What's up, Happy Tanners? Grant here from Happy Tans. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you're having a wonderful day. In today's video, I want to explain to you the difference between a website and scheduling system or scheduling software. We see this question often asked in a lot of the Facebook groups and online, and we're emailed this question on a weekly basis about why do I need a website as well as scheduling system for my business. Now, as a small business owner, we completely understand the need to make sure that we have control over our finances and have a complete understanding for all the tools that we're using. We all ultimately want to be sure that everything that we're using for our business is providing us a positive ROI or return on investment. And in this video, I'm going to do my best to help break this down and help you make the best decision for you and your business. So one of the first things that I want to point out is the fact that for all intents and purposes, the website and the scheduling system are two completely separate things. The website is aimed to be a marketing and lead generation tool to help you get more new clients in your door, whereas the scheduling software is there to help you on the operational side of things. It'll help you streamline your appointments, get people's credit card information, help them make the payments or deposits without you having to pick up the phone or text back and forth. So it absolutely helps to streamline the process for you, but they both serve completely different roles in that regard. One of the biggest things that I like to point out is the fact that the website is a marketing tool, whereas the scheduling software is simply more on the operational side of things. Now, they do tie in some marketing aspects such as SMX or email marketing on the scheduling side. However, for the purpose of generating new clients, the website definitely stands out. And I'm going to touch on a few different things, and these things are going to help you make the best decision for your business. And I'm going to highlight them real quick, and then I'm going to dive into a little bit of information about each. So first off, I'm going to talk about control, and that falls into controlling the narrative, SEO and leads, professionalism, saving you time, updates and announcements. It's not as complicated as you think, and uptime. Now I'm going to dive into each of these separately, but I just wanted to highlight those so you could see what this video was going to be about. So control and controlling the narrative kind of go hand in hand. So when I talk about control, the idea is that with a website, you have much more control over what you can do, not only from a design and a branding standpoint, but the actual information that you're able to input and everything on the website itself. You have a lot more control over that as it is. That goes into controlling the narrative, which I use that term a lot when I'm thinking about or referring to a website. But what I mean by that is the website gives you a chance to actually tell your story and point people in the direction that you want to go. Now, scheduling software does allow you to put your information in there. You usually have an about page, a little bit more of information, some information about the services, but there are some limitations there on a website. We have a lot more resources and a lot more things. We might have a blog. We have pre and post tan care. We have FAQs. We have about, we have a gallery. We have social proof with testimonials and things that are pulling through from Facebook and from Google and other sources such as Yelp. And we also just have a lot more information available to your potential and existing clients on your website. So in that sense, you do have more control over that and the branding and everything else that's involved. A lot of the scheduling software looks the exact same for every single person, whereas on the website, you have a lot more control over those aspects. Now, my favorite thing to talk about with the website and the biggest difference is SEO or leads, getting more people in your doors, right? That's ultimately the reason why anyone creates a website in the first place. So we want to make sure that we're maximizing that as well as we can. So without getting too technical or too nerdy, we wrote a blog post about this that'll showcase it a little bit better. But without getting too technical or nerdy, I want to talk a little bit about the SEO side of things and why that is important. So when you think about SEO, so 97% of users use a search engine to find a local business. So if they're not able to find you, then they're going to go to somebody down the street that is visible and that has a website. So from a technical standpoint, a lot of the scheduling software sets your business up as either a subdomain or a subfolder on their actual domain. So it might be something like grant.schedulingsoftware.com or schedulingsoftware.com/grant. Now, as a whole, the main part of that domain, schedulingsoftware.com, is the best opportunity to rank. So, for instance, happytans.com is the best opportunity for us to rank that. And then all the other ones would fall in behind that. So if you go to Google and search for spray tans near me, for instance, you'll probably notice a lot of websites below. You probably don't see a lot of scheduling software direct links in there. It's more than likely a website that then links over to their scheduling software, which is perfectly fine. And that's how we do it here at Happy Tans. We do integrate directly with any of the scheduling softwares that exist. In reference to something I said earlier, this stat I found online recently, as of 2021, 81% of customers say that they research products and services online before they purchase them. So if somebody goes to research about spray tanning or a wedding tan or bridal party, whatever it is, or even competition tans, whatever it may be, they want to probably gather some information and some intel before they make a decision. So if you only have scheduling software and they're not able to find you, and the purpose of scheduling software is simply to get people to schedule, then they're going to want to do research and find more information elsewhere. So where are they going to do that? They're going to come to your website to find that information, and that'll help set you apart from your competition. I mean, really, when you think of it that way, it's an opportunity to set yourself apart because you're able to control the narrative, to have the branding that you want, to express how you want to express it, to talk about the tan, the ingredients, talk about your past experience, talk about all the information that you can offer to them, your experience, your awards that you've won, how many times you've been certified, and everything else like that, right? The website gives you an opportunity to do that. Next is on to save time, right? So if you've ever run a small business, you're a spray tan artist, you get a ton of texts, a ton of questions that are probably asked over and over again. One of the things that we do at Happy Tans when we're helping people create their site is we make sure that they have a FAQ section for that reason, because we know those same questions are going to get asked time and time again, and we want to help alleviate that stress and that time factor there. So having that page directly on the website rather than typing an answer, you could send them directly to your website to find that information rather than a scheduling link, again, isn't going to help in that case. So that's what we're going to do. If you're not sure where to get started with that, obviously we actually have a free 7-step free email course on how to create your website and what pages we recommend for you to have, and that'll help you get started. You can find that easily at happytans.com/website. There's a great free course there. So next up is updates and announcements. If you remember back when the pandemic started, everybody that ran a business had to get out information to their customers as quickly as possible. The best way to do that was on their website with some kind of notification bar or some kind of message across the front of the website, letting people know, hey, this is what we're doing right now. This is what's going to happen in the future, et cetera, right? Now, updates and announcements aren't always common, but if you're running a special event or a special or whatever that may be, you can obviously announce that and have that information visible on your website. Next, I want to get into the fact that the website, from a professionalism standpoint, which I skipped over, is the fact that 84% of customers expect you nowadays to have a website as a business, right? If somebody says, hey, I'm interested in learning more about your services, if you send them directly to your scheduling software, that's basically saying, like, to me, it says, I don't really have that information, or I don't necessarily want to talk to you about that. Just go to my website or go to my booking site and schedule, right? Whereas a website, you can say, here, go to our website, check out our work, check out our services, look at the awards we've won, look at all the social proof, look at all the certifications we've had, et cetera, or maybe it's a potential bride. Hey, go to our bridal page, check out all these things down below before you schedule the service. And again, the website allows you to control that narrative. So the professional aspect of that, in addition to having an email address, for instance, grant@happytans.com is a lot more professional than happytansgrant@gmail.com. So you can always get get an email address through your website as well. So just from a professionalism standpoint, again, consumers, potential clients are expecting you to have a website. They want to find out more information. They might not be ready to schedule, but they need to research and do some more, find some more information, and they need your website to do that. One of the things I want to point out is it's not as complicated or expensive as you think, right? So websites used to be a lot more time intensive. There was a lot more work that goes into it, but obviously as technology advances, as all those things happen faster and faster, there's a ton more resources out there. In fact, that's why we created Happy Tans. We wanted to streamline the process for you. So I can just let you know, for example, for us, it's $29 a month for a website with Happy Tans. And what that gets you is not only a professionally designed website that's going to help you look professional and stand out in the crowd from all of your competition, it's also going to help you generate leads. We have SEO, or search engine optimization, built into the website to help you get found locally in your area, which in turn will help you get more clients in the door. So when you consider that, it's only $29 a month. One client, we easily pay that off every single month. And, for most of our Happy Tans happy tanners, they're getting multiple new clients every month, time and time again, right? So when you think of that, it's not as complicated or expensive as you think. And again, we have that free course on our website, happytans.com/website, where you can find out how to set up a website, even if you don't want to go with us, and what pages you need on the website. If you do sign up with us, we have an amazing support team that'll help walk you through the process step by step and let you know exactly what we need or what you need on your website to get done. And one of the last things I just wanted to kind of mention is uptime. This is it's not something that we commonly think of, but occasionally from time to time, systems do go down. So if you only have a scheduling link, for instance, then if that goes down, you don't have anywhere to send people. If you only have a website and that goes down, you don't have anywhere to send people. So having both gives you an opportunity to make sure that you're always up and running, because it's very highly unlikely that all of them will go down at the same time. So I hope you found this video and this article helpful. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, Grant at happytans.com. We'd love for you to come check us out, happytans.com/website. You can find out more information. And if you want to give us a try, you can use the coupon code EMAIL and you'll get the first month for only $1. We're here for you. We're here to help. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, again, reach out to me, Grant at happytans.com. Thank you so much and happy tanning.